Okay, morning everybody, or afternoon, whatever the case might be. Okay, so we're going to get at it again. And what we're going to do as promised for the next number of classes, it might be a little bit repetitious and might be a little bit boring, but you know what? I'm perfectly okay with that. I want to go ahead and to get you to establish a routine of doing these exercises. Because exercise isn't exciting and boring all the time, but it's important to you. Just like I told you last time, if you didn't brush your teeth every day in the morning and evening, I hope, you would feel different. Okay, if you do exercise routinely and you know what to do, okay, by yourself, that's my goal. My goal is to get you to know this routine so well that you really kind of don't need me to do this anyway. Okay, and you will definitely feel better. You'll feel stronger and more vibrant and more energetic, and you'll have more confidence. Okay, so what we are going to do is we're going to start with that yoga routine, what I call the sun salutation. Okay, we'll do it for a few minutes. Okay, and it only takes a couple minutes. And I'm going to review every exercise, and we're going to go through it a couple times so you become really familiar with doing it. So if I say, okay, let's do the sun salutation, one of you could get up and lead with the rest of the group. Okay, that's my goal. All right, so let's start with mountain pose. Reach your way up. And then from here we dive down to touch our toes or our ankles, and we hold that. And then we come up and we touch our knees, and we can see if we can keep our back kind of straight. We kind of lift our head up a little bit. And then let's go back down and touch our toes. And then we get into the plank position. Now we can hold this for quite a while. I think it's really good for your belly. And then we lower ourselves down slowly to the mat. And we can rest a while here, because it kind of feels good to rest. And then we push our shoulders up, keeping our legs on the mat. And then we lower down again, and we can rest, chin on the mat. And then we go to downward facing dog. And push your legs back, although you can bend your knees occasionally and then straighten. And then we step forward, our hands, straighten our knees, touch our toes or ankles, touch your knees, straighten your back, touch your toes or ankles, and then up and finish the cycle to mountain pose. Okay? Now the whole thing only takes a little bit of time. As we get better, I'm going to add different exercises, but that's the core. What we just did was the core routine that I want you to learn. Okay, so let's do it again. See if you can remember. I know you can't. It's real hard to listen to me and do it and watch me. It's hard to do that. So hopefully you'll be able to do it yourself. Ready? Mountain pose, you know what that is. Okay, you're watching me. Forward fold, dive down, touch your toes or ankles. Hold it. Now come up, touch your knees, straighten your back. Touch your ankles and toes. Plank, get into plank. Step back and get into plank. Straight body. Let's hold that for a little bit. So it starts to get a little bit harder as you hold it, right? See if you can hold it. We'll just stay here for a little bit. Okay, lower your body down to rest. Okay, shoulders up. Push yourself up a little bit. And hold. Okay, come on back down and rest. Okay, up into downward facing dog. And then push yourself back a little bit. See if you can get your head in between your elbows. Step up to your hands, feet by your hands. Touch your toes or ankles, however far you can get. And up to mountain pose. Whew. Okay, that's pretty good. So let's see what we did. All right, if you were with me last time, we did what I'm going to call our October challenges. And we did 5 different exercises, each for about 30 seconds. And I asked you to make a little grid like this, okay, with the date, the exercise, and then a couple lines. So if you didn't do that, go ahead and do that. And it'll have push-ups. So I don't think we're going to do push-ups. We're going to do a plank. We'll do sit-ups. We'll do burpees. We'll do this thing called a wall sit or sumo sit. And then we'll do mountain climbers. Okay? So if you didn't do that, stop the video and go do it. Okay, and then we're going to get started. So let's go ahead and let's start with the plank for 30 seconds. Okay, I think we'll start it when it gets to 7:45. And what you're going to try to do is to see how long you can hold your body in that position. And if you can do it for 30 seconds, I want to do it. If you can hold it in 30 seconds, you'll write down 30 seconds. If you get tired in 15, you'll write down 15. Okay, but you're going to definitely get your knees off the ground. And you're going to hold your body like it's stiff as a board. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Hold. Now, this could, after a little bit, it could be kind of uncomfortable. And that's okay. It's not going to be painful. If it's painful, stop. But if it's just hard, a little bit hard, do it. Okay, still got about 10 more seconds. And whatever you did, if you stopped at 20, then you're going to write down 20. If you did the whole 30, you're going to write down 30. Okay, stop. Okay, so write that down. And what I hope is going to happen is you're going to improve as we do this. Each time you're going to improve. And we're also going to increase the time. Because I'm not just happy with 30. I think we're going to move all the way up to something more challenging that the older kids are doing. Okay, so let's get ready for sit-ups. Here's how I want you to do them. Bend your legs. Have somebody sit on your feet. That would be fine. Cross your arms like this. Okay, and we're going to do them for 30 seconds. Each time you come up, hit your elbows to your knees. That would be 1. Then you go back down. Okay, we're going to do this for 30 seconds. Remember, hook your legs under a sofa or something that's pretty solid. And just count how many you did in 30 seconds. Ready? And 3, 2, 1, go. Three, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, go ahead and write down how many you did in 30 seconds. Matter of fact, you can even put down the number and then, like in parentheses, put down 30 seconds. Okay? All right, what is our next thing? Our next one is burpees. If you remember the way we did a burpee was we went into a squat, shot our legs back, okay, back into a squat and stood up. Okay, so let's start at 20-45 for 30 seconds. Ready, get set, and go. Keep count. Last one. Okay, stop. Okay, so once again, get your sheet of paper. Under burpees, put how many you did, and then parentheses, put down 30 seconds. Okay, so we'll get started on our next one. That will be a wall sit, so you'll need a wall without anything there. If you don't have a wall, I'll show you what you're going to do. But we're going to attempt to sit almost as if we were sitting on a chair, but there's not going to be a chair there, for 30 seconds. If you did it for 15, you got too tired, you're going to write down 15. Okay, so if you don't have a wall, you're going to do this. So ready, get set, go. This is if you have a wall. This is if you don't have a wall. Your knees have to be like this. This is cheating. This is good. As if you were sitting on a chair. Now, however many you might feel it's too painful, it's starting to be very uncomfortable at 25 seconds, write down 25. If you can do it for the whole 30, perfect. Okay, come on up. So write down how many seconds you did, 30 seconds. Sumo or wall. Okay. And we're at our last one. You're doing great. It's the mountain climbers. So remember, mountain climbers, you get into a plank position, and each time your right leg comes up, that will be 1, and then 2, 3. Got it? So let's start this at 13:45. I'm sorry, 13:15. And see how many you can do in 30 seconds. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Fifteen more seconds. Keep count. And stop. Okay, good job. Okay, you did it. This is going to be our routine for a number of weeks. And here's what I think is going to happen. As you get stronger, and as you keep writing down what you did, you're going to see how you've gotten stronger. That's going to be really evident. Because if your body is no different than anybody else's, if you do these things, you get better. It just happens. Okay, so let's slow our body down. Let's slow our body down by just breathing in. Stand up, straight and tall. And feel what your body feels like. Wiggle your toes. Feel what that feels like. Flex your quad muscles, these muscles here, in front of your legs, and relax. You kind of like push them backwards. Push your knees backwards. If you do that, that flexes them. Okay. Then, let your shoulders go in circles. Got it? And then let your head go in a circle. Okay, and then let's just breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Breathe in, out. In. Could you feel your body getting a little bit more relaxed as you did this? And it's not as jittery as your heart rate's not going so fast. And just by breathing in and out slowly, it kind of like settles our mind and body down. Okay, we did a great job. It's a quick workout and it really gets you going. So I love what you did today. I'll see you next time.